King Charles secretly makes one smart move to protect his future reputation. Robert Hardman's new biography shows a shift in PR strategy to manage the monarch's legacy, say experts David Yelland and Simon Lewis. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any updates about the British royal family. King Charles and his advisors have made one big move to protect the monarch's future reputation, and according to two senior public relations advisors, it is a smart choice. Robert Hardman's new biography of the king has caught the headlines because of bombshell revelations that Queen Elizabeth II was reportedly furious that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle claimed to have her blessing when naming their daughter Lilibet. But according to former tabloid editor David Yelland and Simon Lewis, the late Queen's former communications secretary, Charles III, new king, new court indicates a significant shift in PR strategy that has gone under the radar. Speaking on the pair's BBC podcast When It Hits the Fan, Mr. Yelland, a former editor of the Sun newspaper, called it smart planning around the king's PR and said, "This is about managing legacy. Choosing your biographer is a very big thing. With respect to the king and the late queen and the royal household, they've also had to lean into this dilemma: who do you let in, who do you choose?" Very quietly and with no sound, Robert Hardman, whose day job is with the Daily Mail, has been allowed access to papers and to members of the royal family. Mr. Lewis pointed to how the book, which is being serialized in the Daily Mail, contains some remarkable details about the late Queen's final days and Charles's first days on the throne. It actually includes the note that the late Queen's private secretary Edward Young wrote about her final hours, he said. "I think it's actually very moving, that passage in particular. But from my experience, it's pretty unusual because there is something called the 20-year rule, and most of the stuff that goes on in and around the institutions of the UK is covered by that." However, Mr. Lewis said, "I can completely understand why the King's men have done it. They've given Robert Hardman unprecedented access, but they know him very well, he's got a track record. I think it's a practical change of strategy. They haven't given away any official secrets, but here's the interesting thing: it's let us all in a bit closer to what frankly was a series of truly historic events." Mr. Yelland described it as the correct PR strategy, adding, "It has not really been dwelt on probably by anyone else. It's a big move, it's important."